What's up, you guys? Thank you so much for hanging out with me as we go ahead and take a look into Boy Meets World. This is season number 1, episode number 11, called The Father-Son Game. So reading the title to this episode, you guys, I'm guessing that there may be some kind of event going on in the school where it's like, a father and son having, a moment of playing a game with each other, whether it's like a sports game, whether it's video games. They're playing something, right? So I'm pretty sure it's going to be Alan and Corey. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to be getting themselves into. So it should be pretty fun, you guys. Should be a pretty good episode, man. Last episode was a pretty good one as well. We kind of got a little bit of backstory with the character Sean finding out that his father actually got laid off his job, and I wonder how that's going to affect Sean moving forward. If that would affect Sean, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens, though, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are a fan of Boy Meets World and what we do here in Geeked Out Nation, don't forget to leave the like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on our Patreon if you guys want some early and unedited episodes. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this next one going. This is Boy Meets World. Here we go.
Because if we leave right away, we might make it to your bed before the coma.
Coma? Coma. Ball game.
Oh, has it been a year already? Can you believe it?
No. Who are you playing this year, Dad?
Me? Oh,
In social protest?
I think it's weird to pick on me when she didn't say the Pledge of Allegiance.
Well, Mr. Matthews, it seems...
Uh-oh.
You been set up, bud.
Mr. Feeney told you not to say the pledge? I do it because I'm supposed to do it. And that's what makes me a great American. That's what makes this country great. That flag.
Okay, President Corey.
That flag gives us the right to have this discussion. And this discussion is the most important discussion we will ever have. And
When it's just sitting there begging for more salt.
Aww. That's so wrong. Yo, they're bullies. They are so bullies.
Personality disorder with me or what?
Then it's home for Saturday night pizza night.
But I'll have this moment and know it was a good day.
I can't take the pressure of a
Oh, I hope we don't see him eat that.
I hate those.
They take it so seriously.
I know,
Hey, did you do anything to my hamburger?
Take a look.
Sure. Like doing something to his hamburger gives me my jollies.
Because he is, isn't he?
Oh, that is great. That was so perfect. I'm happy that happened because, yo, they be bullying him, I feel like. Especially Sean, okay? Comment down below. You guys gotta let me know what y'all think.
He was willing to give up a couple of hours on a Saturday for something your father's really looking forward to doing.
You tell them,
I'm
Mom.
looking forward to my date with Vicky tomorrow. I mean, now why do I have to give that up?
Hey, Mom, why don't you play?
Yeah.
Look, if this was a husband-wife...
It's the father-son game, right? Not the father-son's game.
A loophole.
So only one of us have to
Has
go.
to go.
Ring, ring. Hello? It's the governor. We're saved. You're a genius. On the block 1,000 times and nothing's ever happened.
You would.
I would.
You would.
I would.
Oh.
What are you, new?
Look, I'm not going.
Well, I'm not either.
Well, I guess the only fair way is to let Dad decide.
Fine.
Interest.
That stinks.
Yeah, I was psyched.
Ah, don't worry about it. There'll be other games.
Aw.
Hey, is the library really open on Sunday?
How do I? What game?
Your father's grocery store against my father's bookstore.
Aw. He heard
Didn't
them.
mention there was no game.
Yes, there was. I played.
Alan must have heard both of them not wanting to go.
You wish. We were killing you until your father's just...
Mr. Matthews? Mr. Matthews, Leonard Spinelli. I work for your father down at the grocery store.
Yep.
We know who you are, Lenny.
Exactly,
We're the ones
yeah.
that called you.
Yeah, I know, and it was a rare treat. But since you know to know you know, well, let me ask you this. Don't you think he knows you know, he knows you know, you know he knows he knows you know?
All right, you just did way too much,
You gotta
Lenny.
excuse me, I'm on painkillers.
Okay.
Root beer.
Pickles and chips.
You know, this is the first occasion I've ever done myself.
We'd be delighted if you could attend.
Thank you. Delighted to be here. I'll go turn off my car.
He was waiting for that invite.
Is this the best time you could ever have?
Huh? Just cooking burgers in the back?
Salad's done.
Not even close, Corey.
Salad. Real men need a salad they can eat with their hands.
Right.
Yeah, you just pick it up and dunk it in the dressing. My dad swung for that game-winning home run.
Think that would have been better than tonight?
Maybe.
Hey, you guys, come out and get some pimento loaf. I just noticed the expiration date.
Oh, yeah.
Not only do I not want to say the Pledge of Allegiance, but I also do not want to wear shoes.
Okay.
We who sit behind you object.
Mr. Matthews, you were a pro-pledger as a group or person.
Yeah, I should have.
Or teacher?
He tried to squeeze that in there. I like Feeney, man. Feeney's awesome. Say it, Corey, and teacher. Come on. Say it, Corey.
Or teacher.
To wait a whole year to play another father-son game.
Yeah, how about we challenge a Unicorn Rainbow bookstore to another game right now?
Or the weekend. The next weekend.
Well, I am free next weekend.
So are we.
No matter what we're doing.
All right. We got...
And here's the game-winning father now.
Great sliding to home, Dad.
Hey, high five. All right.
Oh, he's sore. He's hurting.
Great game. I had a terrific time. I can't wait till next year.
All right, though, you guys, that was our episode for today. Season number 1, episode number 11, Boy Meets World. I like this episode, man. My biggest takeaway with this one was that, you know, Alan just wanted to spend time with his boys, doing something that they all enjoy. Well, I don't know too much about Eric, but Corey definitely is a fan of baseball. So right out the gate, I was kind of surprised that Corey wouldn't want to go play with his father. Again, Corey likes baseball, so I assumed that that would have been something he would have jumped up for and wanted to do. But my biggest takeaway, as I just mentioned, was that, you know, Alan just wanted to spend time with his boys. And, you know, I wish I had something like this growing up. Like, I never had, you know, I never had anything like close to anything like what Corey and Eric have. My father passed when I was about 5 years old. And I have a stepfather who, you know, has done everything he possibly could do for us, but he was always so busy, always so tied up that I never had this moment where I could just sit here and say, yeah, we had moments like this where we could play games together, you know, play games or play, you know, like sport games like how they did in this episode. And I'm not mad at Eric or Corey. You know, I'm definitely not mad at them. They're kids. They're teenagers. Well, Eric is. So, of course, they probably want to go ahead and do whatever they want to do. But if it was me, I would definitely would love a moment like this. I would definitely like to have a moment to be able to, you know, play any sport. You know, if it's baseball, basketball, play catch with the football, anything. I would have loved to have something like this with my father. But as I just mentioned to you guys, I was unfortunately not able to have that. But when I watched this episode, you know, it was very touching to see. It was very, you know, amazing to see. Just, you know, I like that the boys were able to come together and set up the event for their father, you know, who looks forward to having these father-son games every year. As you could tell, he is sore as hell. He looked like he had a great time, speaking about Alan. But you could tell he was sore as hell, and I don't know if he could probably go for another game, but it was cool to see that smile on his face. You kind of could still see it on the screen. I know it's kind of blurry, the time period when the show was created. The quality of it probably doesn't look super cleaned up, but you could kind of look a little bit and see the smile on his face, and you could tell he had a great time with his boys, which I think that was what the whole overall purpose was for these type of games, you know, is to have those type of moments. Now, one thing that I was a little bit surprised to hear was the Topanga stuff. Now, Topanga mentioned that she was in the game, and I thought it was a father-son thing. You know what I mean? So I was kind of surprised to hear that Topanga was a part of it. But then again, maybe her father or mom, she's probably the only child. You know what I mean? So maybe dad just wanted her just to come and play, which is nothing bad or nothing wrong with it. I just thought that the rules was just strictly the fathers and the sons, you know what I mean? But it was cool. I thought it was a great episode. It was really cool to be able to see Corey and Eric work together as brothers. And I thought it was a good episode. I really, really did like it a lot. So thank you guys once again for tuning in. I hope you guys liked it as well. Feel free, comment down below if there's anything you guys would like to talk about. I'm all here, you guys. Thank you once again, and I will see you guys on the next episode of Boy Meets World.